Welcome to the AFC East Roundtable, a weekly live show featuring top-tier insight, analysis, and heavy debates on all things AFC East. From the best creators in the division, including Buffalo Bills creator Dan Mitchell, Miami Dolphins creator TD Finns Talk, New York Jets creator Richie from Jets Media, and finally New England Patriots creator Colby from Patriots Global. Make sure you catch the AFC East Roundtable live every Monday at 7 p.m. EST and Wednesdays at 6 p.m. EST on the AFC East Roundtable YouTube channel.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of the AFC East Roundtable, your go-to Wednesday and Monday news show about your favorite division in the league. We have a couple of games to preview for you, along with some storylines associated with each and every single team. No Colby today, but everyone wish him a happy graduation. He's graduating with a sports media degree, a sports journalism degree, I believe, today. Congrats, Colby. We miss you, my friend. Richie, what's going on with you, man? What's up?
Yeah, man, a big congratulations goes to Colby. Everybody spam the graduation hat emojis in the chat in honor of our guy Colby, who absolutely killed it over there, Full Sail, and we're really excited for him, and we're proud of him. And if you guys can do us a favor, there's that round of applause right there for Mr. Colby, man. We're going to miss you, but we're going to talk about this Patriots game. I know there's going to be a lot of Patriots fans here in the chat. Don't you guys worry. We're going to preview the Patriots and Ravens game coming up. And we got a long, detailed recap of Dolphins and Steelers on 4th and Forever. So we're not going to really waste our time with that recap on the show, CD, right? You usually recap the Monday night games on Wednesday night. We're going to skip that tonight, right?
That makes sense.
He said he makes sense. And we even discussed the whole Tua situation earlier on 4th and Forever.
We did. In fact, a lot of Miami Dolphins content.
In fact, you know what? I'm kind of curious. How many people who watch the AFC East Roundtable in here have never seen an episode of 4th and Forever? I think that's my question. If that's the case, please put a 1 in the chat. If you watch the AFC East Roundtable, but you have no idea what we're talking about when we suggest
they're like 4th and what?
Because we need to change that. Because we need to change that, folks. We need to get you on that daily NFL news grind. That's precisely. Oh, dude, Cedric's coming in. Dude, he's breaking my heart. Cedric, you're breaking my heart, brother. Oh, my God. Look at all this. Rich, do me a favor. Show them the YouTube channel where they need to go.
I'm also going to make a poll. Because I think that's...
Yeah.
Have you watched
4th and Forever? Yes and no. Folks, it is the Roundtable Sports YouTube channel, which we will share a screen here shortly. And we're live Monday through Friday at 2 p.m. EST. We break down everything in the league. So all of the breaking news tidbits, playoff scenarios, storylines, the whole thing. I need each and every single one of you. And with JD's lying. He's lying. He watches 4th and Forever all the time. I see you in there. Don't lie.
All right, we got to let them know about it. We put a poll in the chat. Have you watched Roundtable Sports' flagship daily NFL show before? Yes, it is my favorite show. Or no, I have never watched that in my entire life. I don't even know what you're talking about. Well, this was today's episode where Tua was benched. If you guys missed it, make sure you guys go check it out. It's on the Roundtable Sports main YouTube channel. Here it is. Here's a little trailer. Flagship show of Roundtable Sports Network. Join hosts Dan, Richie, and TD as they break down the latest news and storylines across the NFL, featuring game predictions, breakdowns, heated debates, live Patreon callers, and everything in between. Catch 4th and Forever every weekday at 1 p.m. Eastern on the Roundtable Sports YouTube channel.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of 4th and Forever, your day.
We go into all NFL talk. So this show you're watching right now is AFC East only. That show is NFL league-wide. We would love if you guys can come over. It's at 1 p.m. precisely daily Eastern time. Tune in.
1 p.m. Look at that. Anyway, guys,
subscribe to the channel too. I'll put that link in the chat for the boys. Go ahead.
And subscribe to the channel. Yeah, most definitely. We have to do a much better job at promoting this Roundtable.
Promoting ourselves. We got to promote internally a little bit more.
We got to start doing that. You know what I mean? That starts today.
We got these fire trailers that Z-Bot made, and we're not even using.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. All right, you know what? Let's talk about the most interesting game this week, and I think that just so happens to be the New England Patriots are taking on the Baltimore Ravens. It's an intriguing matchup. From what I understand, Lamar Jackson was listed as a did not participate, and like I teased on Fourth and Forever earlier, I'm pretty sure he hasn't participated in a Wednesday practice ever since he's gotten back off of the IR or his extended absence from his quarterbacking responsibilities. He's not playing near 100%. And the offense hasn't really been much of a threat over in Baltimore really all season, to be honest with you. Defense has improved a tad, but I'm going to transition over to TD on this one. New England Patriots, Baltimore Ravens. What do you got on this one?
Yeah, Lamar is going to go into this week with not much practice. They say you have an illness, flu-like symptoms. So whatever's going on there, he should be good to go by the time the game rolls around. And maybe he'll even get some practice in on the back end of this week. But this is going to be a real game, man. This is going to be another big test that can go any way. You can never count Baltimore out because they've been here, especially this time of year. They know what games like this are about, what it means. But you also can't count the Patriots out because that team has played well all year. And even if they lose a game, they're competitive in that game. This is the type of football that you look forward to watching. And I want to go X's and O's here and talk about, the Patriots maybe running the ball again and all of that. But this is a Derrick Henry game, man. The Patriots are going to have their hands full. They're going to have to make sure that Derrick Henry doesn't pop one. Lamar not playing his best ball, but he will make plays in this game. I think that this is a more evened up matchup than even the Bills game. I think that these two teams remind me of each other and what they can bring to the table in this matchup. And I'm actually looking forward to this one. I want to see who wins because if Baltimore wins, let's put the nail in the coffin in this playoffs. Whether it's wild card or not, they're getting in. Patriots win, they right back at the top of the mountain to me. They were and not the top spot maybe, but I'll remove the little skepticism that I now have if they were to get this win. I'm gonna go ahead and get my prediction on this one now. I'm gonna rock and roll with the Baltimore Ravens to beat the New England Patriots in this game.
Really?
A lot on the line here, and I think that they show up and Derrick Henry proves to be.
What's your tune about the Patriots if they lose back-to-back games to Buffalo and Baltimore?
I'm still not gonna make it seem like it's this big panic because well, Richie, I'll say it depends on how they lose. If Baltimore BTA, then yeah, they are done. They ain't doing nothing. Y'all ain't even gonna win the first round probably. But if you lose like you lost to Buffalo in a competitive way, it happens, It happens. Two good teams, one of them got to win. I'm going to be honest, it's hard for me to predict this game, but I'm going to go with what I know. And I'm going with
if that prediction holds up, you got Buffalo stealing the division and winning the AFC East?
It wouldn't matter.
Don't they still? Wait.
No, it wouldn't matter.
It wouldn't matter.
It would not matter. So it doesn't matter if, for example, that Baltimore beats New England, then we would need to beat Philadelphia. But say that New England loses to Baltimore, or say that the Patriots lose to Baltimore, then that basically means the Philadelphia Eagles game is meaningless to us. We can win or lose, whatever.
Wait, but what do you mean it doesn't? It matters.
It does matter.
You
want
the Bills.
It would, but how confident are you that either the Jets or the Dolphins could beat the Patriots?
It's a division game.
Yeah,
I know the Jets can't beat them, but we could beat them, Dave.
Say the Patriots beat the Ravens, then there's zero shot. Then
no.
I'm just saying it improves odds. Yeah. Whether it's going to happen or not is one thing, but it gives you the chance.
Yeah. So mathematically, if they beat the Ravens, technically we could still take the division, but we would need either the Dolphins and or the Jets to win.
I don't think they're going to.
And we would need to win out.
I don't think they're going to beat the Ravens, Dan. And you all would need to win out, but I think, and I'm not trolling here. I know Patriots fans definitely going to think I'm trolling. The Dolphins could still beat them. The Dolphins
Quinn Ewers?
beat them. Yeah, they could.
It's probably going to be Zach Wilson by that point, man.
Question. I think this is the case, but Patriots lose to the Ravens hypothetically. Bills win out. Patriots win the division because of the tiebreaker, which is the AFC East record. Is that what the scenario is?
It would be the divisional record, as into why.
So that's why the Patriots would win the division in that scenario?
Yeah. So the only way that we would win is
I don't know, dude. Brady Cook's getting comfortable, bro.
Yeah. So
He's getting comfortable.
So theoretically, so they either need to drop 2 of their next 3 and Buffalo wins out, or Buffalo wins out, and somehow, some way, this Patriots team drops to the Jets or the Dolphins, which is a laughing stock. If that were to be the case, then it would go down to the conference tiebreaker, and that's where Buffalo theoretically would have the upper hand and take the
So y'all need us.
Yes.
And us.
Yeah.
Hey, man, Brady Cook getting his second start, bro.
Huh? They don't need no Jets.
Come on now. Brady Cook's getting comfortable, bro. Justin Fields healthy now. Tyrod healthy. Brady Cook still the starter. They believe in him.
Stop, Richie.
I see you, Brady.
Y'all saying Dolphins not good in cold weather. Don't forget, Tua is not good in cold weather.
They got Quinn Ewers now.
Well, dude, you know what, man? Listen.
You don't know what to expect.
Dude, look, say that I'm the head coach of the Miami Dolphins. I'm putting the only quarterback I know that has experience in the cold weather, brother. That's Zach Smilson, dude.
No.
That's Zach Smilson. All right, dude. Like, he has like one crazy game. Like, I'd say every 10 games he has one. Hopefully,
the NFL experience. You know, it was kind of weird to see Aaron Rodgers and Zach Wilson after that game Monday night, like dap each other up. Yeah, it's just like, you know, from a Jets fan perspective, you know, 2023, that preseason feels like a fever dream, bro. Having Zach, like, it was the perfect scenario in our brains that just completely melted. Of course, Zach Wilson learning behind Aaron Rodgers. You know, it's like oh, it's perfect. Rodgers goes out there, he's a dog, and then Zach Wilson is the guy. Like, that delusional mind, man. Jets fans will never. We had Hard Knocks to hype us up. Oh my gosh, like, we'll never get more hyped up on the planet in a deluded world again.
So one theory that I will put out there: every single fan base, every single fan has been delusional at least at one point in their life. All right, and
that's peak delusion, bro.
I've never been delusional.
That deserves a timeout, bro. That is like there's some things that deserve, like, you have to be self-aware. You know, I'm self-aware at times. You know,
yeah. I've had some delusional takes.
Self-aware, TD, bro.
I'm very self-aware.
Yeah, I've had some delusional takes. In fact, like, I thought Trent Edwards a long time ago was going to be the Buffalo Bills' savior at the quarterback position. All right. I thought Trent Edwards was the guy.
I think that's okay too. I don't think there's anything wrong.
Yeah, it's all right. Like,
being a fan.
I mean, yeah, it's okay.
Dude, are you kidding?
Yeah. But okay. So as far as the Baltimore Ravens, as far as the Patriots, I have the Pats winning this one. Don't look at home field advantage for the Baltimore Ravens. They are currently 3-5 at home. They are a worse home team this year, surprisingly enough. While Derrick Henry still at least has it statistically, they just don't use him anymore. It's crazy. Like, they just don't feed him for some odd reason when things aren't going their way. Same thing with Lamar. He's clearly nursing some sort of lower leg injury that's not really being let known to the public at this point. His scrambling is nowhere near as effective. His receivers aren't necessarily living up to expectations. Something's like fundamentally wrong with that team. I think it stems with Lamar as the QB. So I really think that the Pats are going to take the loss from last week. I think that they are certainly going to take it personal. I think that they will have answers defensively for the limited Ravens offense. And I think Josh McDaniel, I'm going to trust him to at least score, I don't know, like 28 points. I'd say would probably get it done. Although that the Ravens defense has improved, I don't think it's enough. I'm going to go with Patriots 28-24.
28-24.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's an interesting game. I'm excited for it. Sunday Night Football. I think that Baltimore is getting their rhythm right now, and they're playing for something. The Patriots are coming off their first loss in a minute. I think that Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry and that coaching staff, they're determined. I think that they understand there's a lot on the line. They do not control their own destiny, but if they keep winning and hope the Steelers lose a game, then they'll be right in it to potentially make the playoffs. And, the Patriots, this is a big game for them coming off a little bit of adversity. How are they going to respond? I'm very intrigued to see this game come out together. I'm going to take Baltimore at home in this game. I think Lamar Jackson is going to wake up and, he played very well last week. He played very well. He only passed the ball 15 times, but that's all he needed to do. Derrick Henry broke a lot. I think that their offense is going to be a lot, and I'm going to take the Baltimore Ravens here in this one. I go to 8-7, and then I'm just hoping that last game, Steelers-Ravens, is like an extra playoff game, because I love when Week 18 comes around and you get an extra playoff game, winning you're in for either side. So we'll see. But hope you guys are enjoying the video here. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. If you did not already, chime into the show here on the AFC East Roundtable. We got Vitamin Energy that you guys can use a BOGO code for. BOGO Roundtable is the code to get a buy one, get one free. That's awesome. You guys can also get 15% off if you're not taking advantage of this. What are you waiting for, folks? So go over there and check them out. We would appreciate it if you guys can do just that. So huge shout out goes to our friends over at Vitamin Energy. They got all the best things, all the products in the world. And these previews are all brought to you by our friends at Vitamin Energy, baby. Let's go.
Shout out to Vitamin Energy. Richie, your take. And by the way, Parks and Justin here did point out that the Pats are 6-0 away so far this year. So that's something to think about. Ravens 3-5 at home. Pats are 6-0. Richie wants Brady Cook glazed.
I want some Brady Cook glaze indeed.
Some Brady Cook glaze could be coming here, folks. Someone tell Colby Bills rarely run an RPO. George.
I think this is from Monday.
Was it from Monday? Perhaps it was.
Yeah.
I have watched the last two. You're right. My bad. XO Put became a YouTube member. I have no idea why some of the old super chats still show up. That's
this is the only super chat we have. Pats are 6-0 away from Gillette Stadium. And
XO Put did become a member.
He did. Shout out to
XO,
who loves the show. We appreciate
my guy right there, man. That's my guy. All right, Richie, do the Pats bounce back and beat the very hot and cold Baltimore Ravens team?
Dan, I just gave my whole analysis and picked the team already.
Good God.
He used to 4 people with Kobe.
Where were you?
I'm used to 4 people, man. My bad. It's late. I heard TD say, I heard TD say, hey, man, we're pushing the show an hour later. I'm like, oh, no. That's where Dan Mitchell starts.
That's your brain starts to turn off.
That's where Dan Mitchell starts to crash, baby. That's where I go.
You start seeing smoke come out of his ears, like he's like a machine just breaking down.
But
it's information overload for me.
I didn't give my score prediction, though. I got Baltimore 28-27 in this one.
28-27, a big game is what you're saying.
We'll see. Well, we got some sleepers to get involved. Who do you guys got on sleeper in these games? Anybody come to mind? Cook's going to cook, man. That's all I'm going to say.
No, I got a guaranteed hit. I would take the Tua passing yards under in this one.
Yeah. That's
oh man.
That's a guaranteed. That's a guaranteed.
One thing I can say is that I think that it's fair to assume that both Matthew Stafford and Sam Darnold are going to go over on their respective passing yards. I think this is going to be a shootout. I acknowledge that both defenses are amongst the league's elite, but Matthew Stafford, in my opinion, I think is still chasing that MVP. Of course, now that Josh Allen's made things interesting. And I think he's just about to go off. And the same thing with Sam Darnold. I cannot wait for Thursday Night Football, dude. And I can't wait to preview it over on Fourth and Forever tomorrow, which is going to be beautiful.
In the chat.
Go subscribe to Fourth and Forever. All right, folks?
We got Brady Cook is at 178.5 yards. More. Woo! on Sleeper. Telling you, go check it out, folks. Get 100% match up to $100 by using our code RTS. Link in the top of the description. We greatly appreciate you guys, as always.
And so, to be honest with you, I would be interested in some of Ewer's overs. And so you are going against the Cincinnati Bengals defense. And if there is any defense to roll out a true rookie against to build any sort of confidence, it's that one.
Quinn Ewers is a good quarterback, and I think people are going to be shocked at his first performance.
I hated him in college.
Yeah.
You're making a mistake not going to our boy, Zach Wilson.
And so I wasn't a big fan of Quinn Ewers in college. He was like at the very bottom of my board. Hence why he was a 7th round pick, right?
He was on there, though.
Yeah. And so that's why he was a 7th round pick, right?
Yeah.
But
looks better than Quinn Ewers, bro.
But you know what? Might as well transition into this. We're talking about two teams that are officially eliminated from playoff contention. So maybe rather than spending a lot of time on the like score prediction or like how you think that the Bengals are going to play or a strategy on how to attack, I would much rather hear TD's take on what he is hoping to see from his brand new quarterback since Tua has now officially been benched. Quinn Ewers, man, what do you need to see from Quinn in order for you to walk away feeling at least somewhat optimistic?
Yeah, I think it's important for him to not contribute to bad play. You don't have to be great. Just come out and show that you can hold your own as a minimum and go along with the team. Not carry the team, just go along with the team and do your job. We're going to run the ball heavy, obviously, but make some passes, man. We got you. I got Quinn Ewers putting up 230 yards. I got 2 touchdowns and no interceptions in this one. And I think he has a really bright day, one that people can be really happy about. I really do.
So I'm talking about like basement floor expectations. Like, what do you need to see from him? Not like your prediction, but like, what would he have to do for you to be like, all right, yeah, that's better than Tua?
I just gave it to you. That's what he needs to do.
So that's like not your expectations. Like, that's not your prediction. Like, that's basement floor, what he needs to do.
Yeah, because there's 0 expectations.
2 touchdowns and 0 picks. Wow.
Yeah, that's right.
That's what I think.
I mean, it's the Bengals defense. Show us why because it's easy for him to go out here and just stay afloat and still get passed up next year. You're being giving a prime opportunity. That's what you're going to have to give for people to say, oh, look at little Quinn Ewers and start a conversation. That's what he should be hoping for. Just like Tom Brady. Tom Brady, the 7th round pick. Go out there and show something that shows that you can be built around. So that's why I say that. It has to be very impressive. Otherwise, you're just another guy. Get out of here or be the backup. I want to see impressive and give us something to think about. Like you see what the Saints quarterback doing right now, Shook? He's actually showing some promise and playing well and making big plays. So that's what I want to see from Quinn Ewers.
Now, this is his first ever appearance, right? Has he ever played a snap yet this season?
Preseason.
So, yeah, it's his first NFL start, NFL snaps or anything. So, yeah, I'm excited to see it. I think it's going to be really cool to see what this team looks like with Quinn Ewers. Great game to start off. I mean, the Jets put up 39 on that team with Justin Fields at quarterback, by the way. So, they can be run up on. They can give you fool's gold.
39 is crazy.
I know.
Yeah, for the Jets, man. Damn.
Quinn could end up being the best quarterback in the division.
All right. See, this is where we move on. You know?
Yes, it could, Richie. We don't know yet.
No, we know.
We don't.
I bet my life
don't do that. We don't.
Oh, no, we know.
Richie. I care about you. Don't put your life on the line for this.
All right. Let's put money on it.
No, Richie, stop, man.
$1,000. $5,000. $5,000 that Quinn Ewers will never be the better quarterback in the division.
No,
never be an MVP like Josh Allen.
You're gonna argue Josh Allen even if he ain't having a good year. I can't take that bet with you, Richie. It's a biased bet.
Well, okay. Let's make it an objective bet then. Let's make it an objective bet. Will Quinn Ewers ever reach the same heights as Josh Allen has in his career?
I know because Josh Allen got the NFL in his pocket. So
You see the look on TD's face? It's like
He's conspiring.
Richie, we don't know. That's the point.
No, we know.
When you
See, like,
right,
so guys, in case you're new to Roundtable Sports, the look you see on TD's face is he's actively right now, and this I know him so well at this point, 5-6 years in. He is actively. This is what he's doing. He's trying to convince himself of this out loud. As he's saying it, he knows how blasphemous it sounds out of his own mouth, and he's trying to even like comprehend it and believe in himself. He doesn't even believe what he's saying, but he's trying. He's like, you know what? Maybe I'm right. We don't know.
Maybe I am, Richie. Maybe I am. Why we don't you know? See, you
Quinn Ewers taps the helmet. Quinn Ewers back to pad. Watch out. He sees it. He throws it. What?
You would have wrote Tom Brady.
Trash. Quinn Ewers trash.
Nah,
Fire McDaniel.
He might be trash, but he might be a great.
Run the ball, McDaniel. Run the ball. Why we passing? Run the ball. McDaniel.
Man, we'll see, man. I ain't finna. I'm not gonna do Quinn Ewers like that. We don't know. We'll see. He gonna get his opportunity.
Oh, no, we know.
Now. Let's let the man show something first.
See, you put him into these like conversations that just will never best quarterback in the division. Come on, man. What are we doing, bro?
You don't know that.
You can be a fan of your team. All right, yeah. Brady Cook could potentially be the best quarterback in the division at one point.
We didn't think Drake May would be the best quarterback in the division at some point.
Is he though?
But he is. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. Right now, this year he is.
Still?
He still has a better year than Josh Allen.
So did you know that he is?
Why do we act like Josh Allen didn't just return the favor? Like we forget about what Drake May did in the first game versus Buffalo.
Yeah, he didn't have a touchdown. MVP game.
Yes.
So there is.
He didn't have a touchdown.
So there is something that's standing out about his season that I believe is a blemish on his second season that's been so good. He's 0-3 when trailing in the fourth quarter.
Well, guess what? Out of 15 games, he only been trailing 3 times.
Yes.
You know that Josh Allen and Drake May basically
rookie season not much better.
Line too.
Yeah, but who has more?
Josh Allen has more touchdowns.
No,
Josh Allen and Drake May have the same exact completion percentage.
Drake May cook?
But Drake May has him on a few more 100 yards, the same exact completion percentage. I'll see. This is where he goes. Where's Drake May?
Where else can you go? You talk about the same stats. Okay, then what's the circumstance? Ain't this how we sold Josh Allen being the MVP over Lamar?
Touchdowns. How many touchdowns? How many rushing touchdowns?
Isn't this how we sold? Isn't this how we sold Josh Allen being the MVP over Lamar?
So TD, right now, you take Drake May or Josh Allen on the Dolphins next year. Who are you taking?
Drake May all day. Drake May all day. Josh Allen about to start breaking down. He getting old.
You know what I have not seen from Drake May that I've seen Josh Allen do very, very often?
Clutch.
Age.
Superman. Until Drake May has not taken over a game yet, and that's not a fault of him.
He took over that first game versus Buffalo with them big time throws. Yes, he did. See, Richie,
he threw for 0 touchdowns.
Y'all act like Drake May didn't get him down to the 3-yard line and punch it in the run game. That's why y'all watch the same games I watch. Drake May was throwing the ball on the run, throwing dimes. 40 yards.
he had a few highlight throws, no doubt about it. But that's not an MVP game, bro.
That is MVP game. Just because you get to the 3 and decide to punch it in, we just knock him forward and you should have threw it. No, he balled out that first game.
So this is why I'm still choosing Josh Allen. That thing. Like, that's a real thing. Like, you're telling me that, like, you can't lead your team on a game-winning drive. He's 0-3 in that situation, right? And you're also telling me that a game where you could have had a hat and a T-shirt, right, at the end of it, and you allow a team to come into your own stadium in December, a very important game, too, and you can't generate any offense. Minus that Trevion Henderson run in the second half, at one point, I'm pretty sure that offense accounted for about 40 yards in the entire second half. If you're going to give it all to Drake May on the positive side of things, then you need to give him all of the negatives as well, as into why the Patriots lost that one.
No, you don't. It ain't his fault.
It's something you regularly put on Josh Allen. when his quote unquote defense sells, right?
He'll never.
So you're probably going to say
ever.
So you're probably going to say, look, football is somebody doing their 111th. That's what it is, right? And you quite regularly, TD, like you always say, 13 seconds is Josh Allen's fault. Okay, dumbest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. But like you always give crap to Josh Allen for dropping games that his defense like had like an awful one. And I acknowledge that the Patriots defense pissed down their leg, but Drake May, I didn't see him do any heroics in the second half either. I saw him make a couple of duck throws in the second half. I saw a couple of missed opportunities here and there. Oh, okay. Get this.
Crumbled in pressure.
Get this. In Drake May's professional career, he has had 13 games where he has been trailing in the fourth quarter, and he has won 0 of them.
You want to do that, Dan? How about we go compare Josh Allen's first 2 seasons to Drake May's, and then talk to me.
But this is not what we're talking about. No. Because you are comparing Josh Allen right now to Drake May right now, TD.
You're changing the conversation.
You're changing the conversation.
Why are you bringing up his career?
You're changing the conversation. You made the statement. That Drake May is better than Josh Allen right now.
This year,
I'm not dumb.
You know what?
Dude, I'm not dumb. I understand Drake May's having a better second year than Josh Allen had. I'm saying you're comparing Drake May now to Josh Allen now.
No. Have we forgot Josh Allen was trash at the beginning of the season?
But
have we forgot?
But TD, you just said that Drake May is a better quarterback than Josh Allen right now. That's not the conversation.
Right now.
How?
Josh Allen, there was a point where for 5 weeks we were talking about the reason why y'all suffering because y'all trying to put it all on him. And he ain't doing it.
TD, name one game that Josh Allen was trashing besides the Texans game.
No. We're not talking about late quarter stats and all of that bum stuff. Josh Allen
I'm not look.
He has it. Here's 3 weeks he has.
Look, you heard Dan choke on his own words.
Dude, here's the thing. Everybody believes that when you're in a conversation of who is the better quarterback, the quarterback that doesn't get the honors of being the better quarterback is automatically trash in your mind. All right? Nuance exists. No. I believe Drake May is a very good quarterback. I've said that ad nauseum on this show. Ad nauseum. But when you're going to say that he's better than Josh Allen right now, like, yes, he was better than he was during his second year. But guess what? Second year, Josh Allen isn't playing right now.
Dan, I think we should just stop this debate because remember when he kept saying Tua was better than Josh Allen in a season?
Yeah, I know. But still fun.
So like, whatever fits him, he'll never just like give Josh Allen anything.
No, he won't.
Tua was better than Josh Allen in 2023.
So granted, I will put context in because the Pats were awful last year. However, that is a real stat right there, Patriots fans. Take it as you will. But when Drake May is trailing in the fourth quarter, he is 0 for 13.
And that's a big stat, bro.
It is big. Clutch. It's something to talk about. Clutch is important.
Stop that mess, man.
That tells you if you are a winner. TD, name me a game that Drake May went out there and won for the Patriots. Because that's the one thing I haven't seen yet.
Everyone this year.
He ain't win no game for single-handedly. Drake May. Oh, wow. Drake May won us that game.
Everyone he won this year, he was amazing.
I'm talking about you're in a clutch game. It comes down to the wire, and you need to make the clutch throws to go win the football game in the late, and he hasn't done.
It's not his fault. They're not in the clutch situations often.
When he's in the clutch situations, he failed.
When did he
3 times?
Did he throw the ball to Hunter Henry on a third down right there to keep
3 times
at the end of the game?
Okay,
so
what
they
about
were leading
on 4th down? What about on 3rd? What about all the other?
And they were leading.
Oh, what other ones, Richie?
They were
leading. The man took his opportunities, and the guys around him folded. Y'all want to pile on Drake May?
You literally sound like you sound like a blind believer. Like you do sound like a Tua would be for Tua or Zach Wilson here when Jets fans obsessive over him. Like you're so blinded and blame everything around Drake May. Never Drake May's fault.
Richie, the problem is
never his fault. It's everything around him.
Y'all keep moving the argument. You move it to another thing. This is about this year. Drake May is having a better year than Josh Allen. Dan Mitchell. I mean, do I need to go through the 5-6 terrible games Josh Allen played?
He has not played in 5 or 6 terrible games.
He's played one terrible game.
He played versus the Steelers with his 123 yards.
No.
Let's keep going.
No. Listen.
First off, how did he play versus?
First off, here is the deal. Here is the deal. I criticize Josh Allen. I have criticized Josh Allen. You know that I have on this show, on my show, everything. I needed him to clean up the turnovers.
I know you were.
A lot of the turnovers were hurting this team. They were, and he had no excuse for that.
It was a 5.
But I'm talking about collectively who is the better quarterback. Yes, Josh does stupid ass picks. That's been his entire career, minus last year. For the career, Josh Allen is, even though this year has been worse than last year, it's nowhere compared to his year of 18, right? Like he's finally cleaned it up. He hasn't turned the ball over in the past 2 games. Mm-hmm. But when it comes into fourth quarter comebacks, come from behind victories, Josh is an absolute unit.
Yes, he is.
He is a unit. That is what you want.
He's not better than Drake May. That's all I'm saying.
He's 0 for 13 in fourth quarter comebacks.
Okay, call it what you want. He's not better than
What do you mean? What do you want?
He's not better than Drake May this year. He's not.
That is the one stat that can show clutchness of a quarterback.
On the Texans.
Like that's the one number that shows clutchness in a QB.
Why didn't Josh Allen come back on the Texans? And Richie, how dare you forget that trash of a performance he put up in week 2 versus the Jets? How dare you forget that garbage performance he put up versus the Jets early in the season?
Josh Allen? He put up a garbage performance. You didn't even watch that game.
148 yards.
See, that right there is proof that you're stat watching. Because if you watch that game,
a box score watching.
If you go watch the 4 quarters of the game, Josh, that was an embarrassing game from the Jets standpoint. Josh Allen did not need to do a thing in that game. That's how the Jets went into that game and blew a shotgun to themselves.
So what I'm saying is this:
the Jets pissed down their own leg all game. That one.
So TD.
No.
So what I'm saying is this:
your box watching.
You're supposed to dominate that game.
So what I'm saying is this, TD, right?
That's how bad the Jets were.
So what I'm telling you is this. This Buffalo Bills team is very lucky to have James Cook and an awesome offensive line where we don't need Josh Allen to play Superman games each and every single game. But when the cape has to go on, which is typically a part of a game plan, with my quarterback star performances, Drake May hasn't even sniffed some of the crazy performances we have seen from Josh Allen in the past. Zero.
Where was Superman?
He hasn't even came close to Josh Allen's best game.
Where was Superman at the beginning of the season?
It don't matter.
Okay.
Yeah, who cares about September and October football?
Yeah, no, we care, but
who cares about September and October football? Like what? Like look.
Yeah. Okay. You want to go into numbers? Okay. Josh Allen has more touchdowns than Drake May. Guess by how much, TD? Guess 10. By how much?
Richie. It doesn't matter. The Patriots are playing the ultimate team football, and Drake May is leading the way. Like, y'all act like Josh Allen's been great all season. Can we acknowledge he hasn't been great all season?
Yeah, that's the scary part. That's the objective lens, and then you crank the numbers and look at what he's done in these games. It all adds up. They're literally saying Josh Allen has 10 more touchdowns, the same completion percentage.
So, TD, that should scare you.
3 more turnovers.
So, TD, that should scare you as well, saying that, look, Josh Allen hasn't had a good season. You're categorizing Josh as a bad season, but he still has 10 more touchdowns than this guy that you're thinking that he has three fourth quarter comebacks. He put up 28 points in a single quarter.
Here, Lamar or Josh?
Who
had the better stats last year, Lamar or Josh?
Yeah, this conversation is about Josh Allen and Drake May.
Okay, thank you. Now we want to alter it so it fits.
No, you're trying to alter it, man. Like you're throwing a bunch of straw mans in this conversation. I'm trying to get you in Josh Allen and Drake May. Don't bring any distractions into this discourse, all right?
You went to war. You went to war with Bills fans over a 4 to 5 week stretch where Josh Allen wasn't playing well, and you argued.
And I still admit that.
So
I still agree with that. He wasn't playing well in the stretch, and why we were losing was his turnovers. I'm saying, but like what I'm telling you is that I didn't say that he was trash. I didn't say that he is a trash quarterback collectively. I said he's been playing bad for the past couple of weeks.
But tell me how many games Drake May hasn't played well. Give me that total. Josh Allen has had way more games where he didn't play well than Drake May this year. You probably can only point to 2 games.
And still is crushing him in touchdowns.
Okay, but we're talking about a season in its totality.
He has like 5 or 6 touchdowns in a game. He made up for it. He came back.
That's like a player scoring 0 touchdowns in 3 games and having 6 like Trevor Lawrence the other day in 1, and another guy who consistently has 2 touchdowns and no interceptions. All of a sudden, oh, they're the same. They're the same. In 4 games, they're the same. They both got 6. Drake May's been the most consistent.
So, but Josh has done that like 4 times this year, I think.
Well, when it matters the most, he has not come through, and I don't think you're really valuing that into that your criticism of Drake May, bro.
What
when
do
the
you
pressure's
mean when
on,
it matters the most? The pressure wasn't on. They still got the lead. The pressure's going to be on in the last 2 weeks for the Patriots when it matters. You're talking about when
I'm just saying when he's been put in situations to go win this game for us, we're losing. We need you to come through. He has not come through once.
Oh, yeah. Hey. So TD,
was he put in that position when he played the Dolphins and lost?
Yeah, but he's also had multiple examples throughout the season where he's done it.
Was Josh Allen put in a situation when he played the Patriots the first time? So don't miss me with that.
Yeah, but you're still missing the point. Josh Allen has still done it, though. I'm not saying batting 1,000 at the opportunity. At least he can do it.
It's not crazy because I know that you glorify September and October football because that was the only time that the Dolphins ever gave you any joy ever. But when you look at how the Buffalo Bills team is, I'm not sure if it's strategic, but for the past couple of years, dude, December and the first week of January were 27-3 as a team.
Okay,
that's when this team
no Super Bowl
gets together. Like September and October, what Buffalo typically does is just like tries new nuances to the playbook and stuff. And like you're gonna like piss down your leg every now and again.
Why you can't get it together?
It's just how it is.
Why you can't get it together in February or even get to February?
Why can't 31 other teams get it together
and
in
let me
February?
Tell you why your comment was so disingenuous about Drake May with the 0-13.
0-13.
0-13.
And Josh has had 5 this year.
How many?
He's had 5 this year, TD. 5.
How many of those 13 were this year? How many of those 13 were that? Huh?
3 of them.
All
3 of his losses. All 3 of his losses. If he had a clutch gene in his system, they'd be undefeated right now, wouldn't they, TD? But he doesn't.
You're gonna count 10 games of a run.
They would be undefeated if Drake May had a clutch gene in his system, but he doesn't.
You're gonna try
0-3.
What happened to Josh Allen versus the Patriots the first time? What happened versus Houston? What happened versus the Dolphins? He got more this year than Drake May. He had more from being behind, couldn't get it done than Drake May this year.
You are a straw man master.
No,
my friend, by bringing in a bunch of crazy examples trying to throw off the rails of the conversation. I'm going to ask you this again. I am going to ask you this again. Is Drake May better than Josh Allen right now?
For this year, this season?
For this season?
Yes.
You're nuts.
Why do you keep?
You're nuts.
Dan, why do you?
You're nuts.
I just cornered your own point. You pointed out the 0-13 went down. 10 of them was when he was a rookie. This year he has 3. Do you want to count how many Josh Allen has when he was down? Do you want to count how many?
He has 5 come from behind victories. 5 of them, TD.
4 losses from
5 of them.
He got 4 losses from behind. Drake May got 3 this year.
Well, hey, you know what, dude? I'm pretty sure, like right there, like that's like a well above 600 batting average. That's Hall of Fame worthy. 0%, nothing, baby.
By the way,
percentages. I'm percentages. 60% of the time, I know my team's coming back to win. Hell of a lot better than 0.
And I caught you in the lie. You said
I'm not lying about anything.
You said when Drake May is down, he's 0-13. They came from a 17-0 deficit earlier this season and won the game
in the 4th quarter. Clutch time.
Oh,
They don't count.
Now relegated to just the fourth.
So it don't count.
It's
got to be the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter comebacks is something that's.
They've had a few weeks where they've
It's
been
what it
down.
is. It's what it is. Now look. Like, people are thinking that I think Drake May is trash. I don't.
Josh Allen's not trash, but this season, Drake May's been more consistent than Josh Allen. He's been more consistent.
Not better than
Josh Allen this year.
So you could be more consistent, but not better.
Man, y'all get 2 superhero games from him, and all of a sudden,
3.
Get everything that happened.
4, actually, I would say. 4 superhero games. He put up 28 points in a quarter.
Name them.
Week 1.
Baltimore in week 1.
Yeah, Baltimore on week 1. You have Cincinnati down by 10 in the fourth quarter where he was able to orchestrate that. The Patriots game recently, besides that one. The Pittsburgh Steelers game where he just went off on these guys. A great defense, by the way. A defense that was like top 2 in pressures and was able to just pick that team apart. Josh has help. He has a great offensive line. He has a great running back right there. But this team, right? We can have games where Josh doesn't need to be the focal point of the offense. It's how it is. All I'm saying is this. I have not seen a single game of Drake May production that even comes close to Josh's best this year in 2025. Nothing that I've seen from Drake May has beat the Baltimore performance. Nothing I have seen from Drake has beat the Pittsburgh Steelers performance. Nothing I have seen from Drake has beat the Patriots performance against him. Nothing I have seen from Drake has beat the Bengals performance coming back. So many different games didn't even sniff like what I've seen from. Maybe outside of a couple of throws, which were impressive. But come on, man.
Drake May, when he played the Buffalo Bills the first time, was more impressive than anything Josh Allen has done this year.
That's just not an intelligent take.
It's an accurate, factual take.
That's just
you're going off. And you're lucky the Patriots stopped running the football. None of that.
So I feel bad that people had to hear that because it is so.
Dan, Drake May has been better than Josh Allen this season. Been more consistent.
Well, the poll is live, and comment your thoughts as well.
He's been more consistent. He's been more consistent, but he's not better than him.
Let us know in the chat
who you
got.
Not yet.
Josh Allen is leading the poll on this live stream so far. We'll see what happens.
They leading it. They majority in here, I'm sure.
Well, thanks for watching this clip of Drake May versus Josh Allen. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Who you have?
Oh, nice for clipping that. We better clip that.
Oh, yeah, we will. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the AFC East Roundtable.
Let's
go. Well, let's move right along. Now, I feel like since we have to talk about that debate, it kind of probably brought a lot of people stressed out. Like right now, honestly, I can say TD could benefit from this right now. You're a little stressed. Dan, you too. Because IndaCloud gives you an opportunity to relieve your stress, folks. If you guys want to go check out IndaCloud, you guys should do that right now. That link is in the description. And if you're 21 or older, you get 25% off your first order. The link right now is pinned at the top of the chat right now, folks. All right. This is great hemp products. And when they sent me the bag, I was lucky enough to have a great time, man. It helps me with my creativity, helps me go to sleep at night. It also helps me to have just a nice, mellow calm down. My favorite is the edibles personally, because I think that the wind down, it really does allow you to just feel great going to sleep. You get to unwind, watch a show, watch some, Knicks in the NBA Cup Finals last night, baby, winning the whole championship. Shout out to my Knicks. But again, you get 25% off with our exclusive podcast offer. Make sure you guys do us a favor by clicking the link in the description. You get an exclusive 25% off right away if you are 20 plus or 21 years old or older. So we greatly appreciate that, folks. Free shipping as well. Code is RTS, folks. They got amazing products all across their site. Make sure you guys go check it out. They even got some soda. They got bundles as well.
Oh, the cloud, dude.
Shout out to IndaCloud, man. We're very fortunate to have them sponsoring the AFC East Roundtable. So huge shout out goes over to our friends at IndaCloud. And I like to partner up with companies that I'm a fan of. And IndaCloud, I am a fan of, baby. So shout out to them. All right.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
We got Joey coming in the conversation. He's saying, in all seriousness, we're lucky as a division to have the ability to these conversations. We all love and respect you. Our voice from all sides. Yeah, for sure. Like, look, like, here's the deal. So I think Drake May is a great quarterback, but it also ultimately ends up going into this thing where I think that the term elite is pushed around far too loosely. Yeah. Far too loosely. I think that the term elite should only be able to go 4.
Mm-hmm. 4?
No, 5 elite QBs in the NFL right now.
Who?
1 may have actually dropped off of the conversation. 5.
Who are they?
Yeah, 5 would come up. Matthew Stafford.
Mm-hmm.
Josh Allen.
No.
Number 2. You're crazy.
Patrick Mahomes.
Yes.
I mean, he had no league.
And for historic respect, Burrow and Lamar. Those are the 5. And would you agree with me, Richie?
Yeah, I mean,
now Pat Mahomes has not been playing very well for the past couple of years, so he could potentially fall off of that list.
But he's been an elite quarterback for his career.
He's been an elite quarterback for his career.
Once
yes,
you
like
win it, you
earning the title elite is what I'm saying.
So Aaron Rodgers in the conversation too.
So I feel like you still at least need to be. So I feel like you still at least need to be playing at like a relatively high level. I feel like Aaron Rodgers has fallen off.
So like Jalen Hurts, Jared Goff, you wouldn't put in that conversation?
No. Great, but not elite.
Remember, Aaron Rodgers was the MVP 3 years ago, wasn't he?
4,
back to back.
Yeah, back to back. And Mahomes ain't been great for 2 years. I feel like.
Yeah.
Well, the thing with Mahomes is the clutch. He's got the clutch gene.
Tua had 9 weeks in that conversation.
Now, here's a massive debate that we can save this for 4th and forever. Who's the better quarterback? You can argue Drake May. You can argue Josh Allen. But who's had a better season this year? Drake May or Bo Nix?
Drake May.
Definitely Drake May.
All right.
So with Bo Nix is leading the league in checkdowns.
He's also leading the league in fourth quarter comebacks and clutch game-winning drives.
True.
I mean, Bo Nix
True.
That's what I'm saying,
yeah,
man.
Too.
Bo Nix, clutch quarterback, can come through in the moment. Yeah. He levels it up when he needs to the most. And their numbers are not as far apart as you may think.
He's beneficial. He's beneficial to the Sean Payton system. He is a great play caller, but his success is largely checkdowns and yards after the catch. So it works. And I don't hate him for it, but it's yards.
More clutch moments this
year.
So
with Drake May has a far better deep ball than he does. He's more accurate, right? In my opinion, he reads defenses better than Bo Nix. Yeah.
Richie.
What's up?
Who's had more comebacks this year, Josh or Bo Nix?
Bo Nix.
He better than Josh this year.
Well, if you don't think Drake May is better than Bo Nix, then Bo Nix can't be better than Josh Allen, can he? So you think?
No. See, that's the funny thing. Dan's argument against Drake May, Bo Nix got Josh in. The heroics, the comebacks, and all of that good stuff.
So the final thing I'll say about this is that again, Drake is a great quarterback.
What did say about Drake May?
But to come out here and to say that he is better than a guy that has proven to be one of the clutchest quarterbacks in the league for the past couple of years.
Yeah. If we're talking
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm with you. This is the point, though. We're not talking about a couple.
All right. The evaluation is still pending. The season's not over. There's 3 games left and the playoffs. So this debate will be finished when it's all said and done, and we see how far each team goes, and we see each quarterback perform in the playoffs. Because I do think that you can objectively say you can argue both sides of Drake May or Josh Allen right now, but I think we're going to get a concrete answer after the season.
Yeah, but both teams may not make the playoffs.
All right. Well, let's move right along. So, okay, let's just get through this Jets and Saints preview. Everyone's very excited about this one, I'm sure, because we got a rookie
I'm gonna go feed my
quarterback
dog while you talk about that. I'll be back.
Yeah. There you go, Dan. Go ahead. Go feed your dog during this.
Go clean the
epic
house,
preview.
eat dinner, do everything during this preview.
Listen, man, it's just it's the battle of the rookie quarterbacks. Tyler Shook and Brady Cook. How about that? Cook versus Shook, baby. No, this is gonna be prime time football, bro. Saints are playing better. And yeah, that's really all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna really preview this. I don't see the Jets winning another game this year. They are definitely in a situation. I am curious to see if there's any shift on defense after firing Steve Wilkes. We have Chris Harris as our active defensive coordinator. I think that's interesting. The Jets also have made 2 extensions. We've extended our center and our tight end, Jeremy Ruckert. So the Jets are getting ahead of free agency in terms of taking care of the guys that they want to keep here long-term and not allow them to go into free agency. Still got a lot of pending free agents like Quincy Williams and Breece Hall and Elijah Vera Tucker. And I'm expecting this offseason to be very interesting for the Jets in terms of where they're going to put their resources. And right now is not the time to talk about the Jets. The Jets season always, unfortunately, is in the offseason. When the season's over and we see what the Jets are drafting, that's when Jets talk really starts to level up so we can see all the hypothetical scenarios. Because you can argue there's like 8 or 9 different scenarios that you can come up with of how the Jets going to get their new quarterback for next season. So we're just evaluating Brady Cook. Adonai Mitchell has been stepping up like a true X receiver, coming off another great game. Curious to see how he looks in another opportunity to be the number 1. But let's see if this can continue, man. You know that the Jets are also the only team in the NFL that has not had an injury on their offensive line. We've had the same 5 out there all season. So let's hope that continues. Outside of Elijah Vera Tucker getting hurt before week 1. When we made the initial shift, everyone's been the same. So, hey, the Jets are slowly climbing up the draft boards. So we shall see. Big game coming up, Jets Saints. Anything you want to add, TD?
Yeah, I just think the Saints are giving Shook his audition, and he's been doing well. And right now, I think he is better than your quarterback. And I think teams like the Commanders, the Jets, and the Dolphins, this is their way to tank. They're not trying to lose games, but they're just going to put talent on the field that are highly unlikely to win them. Because if Fields was healthy and ready to go, you would still go with this guy right now. Same thing with Daniels. He may be able to go, but they're going to sit him down. And same thing with Tua. I think they're this is how you get your draft capital in a better position.
Yeah, the Jets also officially released Alan Lazard. I expect him to sign with the Steelers, if I had to guess, by the end of this week. But, yeah, I mean, the Jets are making a lot of moves already. The Jets are in offseason mode. They're releasing players, they're firing coaches, and they're extending their own. Like, they are getting ahead of the offseason right now. It's obvious. So we're in evaluation mode, and I'm wondering if there's any shift. And the big question is, who the Jets going to hire a defensive coordinator? There's a lot of names out there. The guy I want, my fan favorite, Jim Leonard. He is a former Jet, and he is right now the assistant head coach and pass game defensive coordinator for Denver. And we loved him as a Jet. He was with Wisconsin as a defensive coordinator, was an interim coach there. And then he's been rising the ranks in the Broncos. He's coming from the Sean Payton tree, same tree as Aaron Glenn, Bill Parcells. Give me a young, rising defensive mind. Jim Leonard has green and white in his blood. He was the starting safety for the Jets the last time we were good in 2009 and 2011. Bring me Jim Leonard, man. I think that could be a home run hire for the Jets, that defensive coordinator. I'd rather go a young guy with upside personally. And, of course, you're going to hear Jets fans say, bring back Rex. I don't think that's going to happen. But, hey, you never know.
Them damn Jets, dude.
Draft pick bowl.
Yeah, nothing really said about this one.
Well, so from what I understand, it sounds like Alvin Kamara is like not practicing. A couple of other like pieces. Actually, 2 running backs are out for the Saints today. I know that. Brady Cook's going up against a surprisingly pretty stingy like New Orleans Saints defense. It's better than what you think. It's actually a pretty good unit here. It's tough to say. Like, say that on the Jets.
What are your thoughts on your boy Adonai Mitchell, baby? Going out there, being a dog, Brady Cook, number 1 receiver, putting up numbers.
So I'll tell you what, man, with Adonai Mitchell, I was not a fan of him pre-drafts. And then I thought that I was able to take a victory lap when I saw his stint over in Indianapolis. He's been looking good against the Jets, or like with the Jets, rather. I'm very excited to see next year once you finally have that Garrett Wilson and the Adonai Mitchell connection. Like, that's a true wide receiver 1 and wide receiver 2 right there. I think the Colts drafted him hoping that he would be like a wide receiver 1-ish or like a successor to the Pittmans of the world, perhaps. But yeah, dude, I think that this is a really good move by Glenn. And so I think that we're going to look back on this season where Aaron Glenn just blew up that entire roster of the old regime. And I think the Jets are set to improve a bit next year. I'll say that. But
and that Sauce Gardner trade is aging at like fine wine.
It is. No, dude, it is, man. As a matter of fact,
when we officially got that pick, we're like, all right, it's going to be late 20s. But now it's going to be in the middle of the teens. And that is huge. And Adonai Mitchell looks like a beast. And Sauce is hurt. Like, the Colts are regretting that trade. That's for sure. So that's going to set the Jets up. And I'm curious your thoughts, Dan, and we'll talk about this all throughout the offseason real quick. What do you think a price point would be to trade up for number 1 for the Jets? Do you think Fernando Mendoza is worth trading up for with all the ammo the Jets have? I saw a hypothetical one where the Jets package their first and the Colts first and one of their seconds. You trade up for number 1, and then you're still left with the first overall pick, and we have 2 seconds, so we still have our own second, and we also have 3 firsts next year. Do you think the Jets would be smart to trade all the way up for the Heisman Trophy winner, or you got to wait and see a little bit more?
Man, I really hope he's going to the Senior Bowl. I doubt it, since he's the Heisman winner.
He's technically a junior, too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's technically a junior. I don't like this class very much. And so I still think that the Jets need to test the waters in free agency or a QB trade.
Are you a Dante Moore fan? Or are you out on him too? That's slow.
It's too early. It's too early. It's too early. I haven't had a lot of time to unpack everything from these college prospects, but I'd wait until 2027 for maybe a QB of the future. I mean, hell, like maybe your prayers will be answered, and maybe, just maybe, you could find a way to get Joe Burr into the building over in New York, perhaps, right? Or, I mean, I wouldn't hate a Kirk Cousins for a year, right?
Yeah.
And then go on ahead and use those first-round draft picks to sort of build what Aaron Glenn envisions his defense should be in New York, right? And then maybe add a couple of other key pieces on the offensive side of the football, just getting ready for that new quarterback in 2027. I don't know.
Well, that's the cool thing about the scenarios. You can use all the assets to build around the quarterback at a bridge. So then when we draft one at 27, he's coming into a great situation. Or you get your guy now and let him build with the team. So that's the unique thing about the Jets offseason. You can literally create 10 different scenarios they can go at quarterback. So it's going to be fun with all the ammo they have.
And with Fernando's clutch. He's really clutch.
Yeah, he looks like he's such a unique prospect to me. I don't think I've ever seen a prospect like him. Very unique. Like, he looks so NFL ready. Like, in terms of that 6'5" big guy that's just not afraid to throw it over the middle, clutch gene, has a different feeling to him off the field, a personality that people want to play for. He's a culture glue guy. Like, I don't know. He just feels like
a Dolphin.
That positive. He feels like that energy the Jets need, man. Go get me Fernando. Let's go.
So I'm pretty sure Fernando is from Miami, though.
He's a Dolphins fan.
Yeah, well, sucks for him.
He's thinking about Eli Manning, the situation.
Yeah, sure thing. I mean,
right
now, don't forget, the Dolphins are players. We lose these last 3, we might be in the top 8 in the draft. And when Buffalo called in the offseason for that first round pick in that third rounder,
can't sniff our capital. We're gonna be ahead of you in the draft, and we have all the capital in the world. But the big thing from the draft perspective, we have arguably the biggest game of the weekend. This is not the Tank Bowl right here, Jets Saints. You know what's the Tank Bowl? It's going to determine the draft. Giants Raiders.
Oh,
that is the game for the first overall pick. Literally, whoever loses that game
will be putting on first down.
Yeah, whoever loses that game officially gets the first overall pick. And the reason why that's important, though, the Giants are not drafting a quarterback. At least we don't think. You never know. They're getting a new coach if that guy doesn't like Dart. But you'd assume the Raiders are. So if the Giants get that pick, they're going to be wanting to trade out. If the Raiders get that pick, they're not going to want to trade it out. They're going to want to take Fernando Mendoza first overall. So that's big for the draft people.
I didn't know the Raiders were so low.
They have the same record, but the Giants have the tiebreaker over them because of strength of schedule.
So you know who just looks like a Jets quarterback to me?
Kyler Murray?
No. Carson Beck. He just looks like a Jets QB to me.
Why? Because he's going to stink and just be...
well, dude, he's got the arm strength. He's good. He just needs to clean it up.
That's very disrespectful of you. No disrespect to Carson Beck. That guy is an absolute stud.
I just don't want the Jets to get a quarterback a good one because that would be depressing for me.
You mean like a in the draft? A good one in the draft? You mean?
Period.
We're getting Broadway Joe, baby. You heard him today. He's like, yeah, Micah Parsons got traded. You never know. I don't know if you guys heard what Joe Burrow said today.
No. He did say that. He said that like he wants to retire a Bengal, but then like he was just like, have you ever thought about what it would be like if you weren't on the Bengals? And he goes, well, and so the mind thinks of a lot of things. It's like, holy shit.
You think of the bright lights of New York City.
He said the most Joe Burrow thing on the face of the planet. He says, well, and so the mind is, and so my boy Zim is scrambling for an explanation on that one. He's scrambling for an explanation on that one right there.
Yo.
Zim be having me laughing, man.
Oh my. Well, it's gonna be a good offseason, man. Trust me. That's a little glimpse of your Jets talk, but I got the Jets losing that game. And then the last game of this weekend, it is TD's Shedeur Sanders Browns hosting Dan Mitchell's Buffalo Bills.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, go first, TD. This is one of your teams. TD, you're a fan of many guys.
The Browns are going to win this game. Okay. The Patriots are coming off of a high emotional division win to prove something. They wanted this one versus the Patriots. They wanted their get back. They're going to sleep on the Browns. Watch. Remember, they're on the road versus the Browns. Myles Garrett needs one more sack to break the NFL all-time record. He probably going to have 4 of them. I just think that this is going to be a big game for Shedeur. And the Buffalo Bills are just gonna just be, how those games you just can't explain with the Bills, where it's like nothing can go right, and it's like they just blowing it all over the place. This is when they do it, and who knows, they may not, they may blow them out. But if there's any game where the Bills just like give you a what was that, this will be the one. I really think so. That was an emotional victory last week. The Bills wanted that more than anything. Getting swept by the Patriots would have really messed up that locker room mentally. And they got what they actually went for. I think that they're not going to take it as serious. And Brown's going to sneak up and get them on this one at home. I'm not hating. I just think that that's how it's going to go down.
Have you? How many times have TD picked the Bills to win a game this year?
Anytime they play the Jets.
I feel like he picked us a couple of times. Yeah. So I think he picked us to beat the Chiefs.
Now you picked the Jets to beat him, by the way, week 2. I remember.
Yeah, no, you did.
Y'all to beat him, but I knew you were. Come on, man.
See, that's the thing. You just outed yourself right there. You just outed yourself. Chat, you hear him? Did you hear him? Did you hear him? He said, yeah, because I wanted them to lose. See, that's exactly what this is. You want the Browns to beat the Bills, but you're just going to convince yourself.
You're not worried about picking the Jets over the Bills.
You're going to convince yourself that they're going to figure out, get out of here with this, bro. All that analysis, throw it out the window. Bro, what TD gives his analysis of what he wants to see. He wants to see the Browns beat the Bills, so he's going to tell you how it's going to happen.
Bro, I want to see that too, but it's actually going to happen.
Yeah, okay, it's going to happen. TD knows ball.
All right, watch. Y'all gonna be like, oh,
TD, you picking like what you want to see happening.
When the Browns win, you'll be like, oh, he was just guessing.
When the Browns win, Shedeur Sanders is their quarterback.
Hey, give Shedeur a few more games. He'll have a better season than Josh.
You should have drafted him instead of Quinn Ewers, your boy.
I agree.
First off, what scares me about this team, of course, is their defense.
See?
They have a great And so they have a great pass rush. Myles Garrett, I think that he probably will end up taking. And so that all-time sack record, which is going to be great. He's the best to ever do it, dude. Like, and so I know a lot of us are always so timid, maybe about potentially disrespecting some of the greats of the game, but it's kind of hard to argue that Myles Garrett truly is not like the best to do it at the position. He is incredible. Like within his game, man. I just feel bad that he needs to be wasted on the Browns until he retires. It's a sad day indeed.
What was his contract? Didn't he get like $50 million a year?
Yeah. He got a lot of money. Yeah, I know. Poor him, right? But
more than Josh Allen.
Yeah. Secondary wise, solid secondary. They can get got on the intermediate side of things. They struggle against tight ends. So I think Buffalo's offense should be able to generate some quality drives. They have been struggling against the run for the past 3 weeks. It's really been uncharacteristic. I'm not sure if this defense has given up or if they're exhausted. I have no idea what the explanation is. I'm going to be diving into it a bit, I'd say earlier tomorrow morning. But as far as stopping Shador, and so I dove into everything, it's what you do to rookies, right? Right now, he has a 42% completion percentage when he's blitzed. And he is awful against zone coverage. It makes sense, right? It's very easy to disguise what you're doing on defense when you're going up against a rookie quarterback. That's what he has been struggling with. He's good against man coverage, obviously, because that's 9 times out of 10 what you're seeing in college football. I really think that Sean McDermott is going to scheme that in. I think you're going to see a lot of zone. I think you're going to see a lot of zone blitzes. I think this is going to be a repeat of a very awful game from Shador Sanders, just with that strategy by itself. As far as Quinshon Judkins, and so the Browns like running a lot of man duos, which is interesting. The Buffalo Bills are actually one of the better teams in defending man duo concepts. That's just what they give to Quinshon Judkins. So my final score prediction, I still respect their defense. I'm intrigued to see what the offensive game plan is. I would assume that Buffalo is going to go out there and try and get rid of the ball as quick as humanly possible and leverage yards after the catch, which is also something that you can get them in. Give me the Buffalo Bills 24 and the Cleveland Browns 9.
He's shaking his head like Dan just said some outlandish take.
He did.
Yeah. Outlandish, man. They're the Browns.
It's all I can go off is so really all I can go off of is the sample size. And that's all I have with that Browns offense. And that's what they are. Mm-hmm. And they don't use play action and they don't use motion. It's a super simplified offense. And it's a rookie quarterback that struggles identifying zone coverages and is awful against the blitz.
This game doesn't deserve this game doesn't deserve a long breakdown, man. The Bills are about to BTA.
Judkins finna run the ball all over Buffalo.
Bills are about to go into Cleveland, and we got Mitch Trubisky in the game in the third quarter. And then TD's going to not watch the game, and then he's going to look at the stats and see Josh Allen didn't do much and say Josh Allen was trash. Josh Allen's not going to need to do anything in this game. He's not going to light it up. Josh is not going to do much. He's probably going to have 123 yards, maybe a touchdown, maybe even a turnover, but they're still going to win the game.
Okay.
Single, like by 3 scores. That's what this game's going to be. It's going to be BTA. Even though from a draft standpoint, I would prefer the Browns win this game because the Browns are a pick ahead of the Jets. And if they win and the Jets keep losing, we jump ahead them in the draft. But we'll see. Yeah, I'm not going to break this game down X's and O's because I don't think it's worth to do that. But make sure you guys hit the like button. We appreciate it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Now, as you all know, we also have a huge sponsor, which is RotoWire. Fantasy football playoffs is here. RotoWire is the ultimate fantasy football tool. Make sure you guys check them out using the code RTS. Gives you 50% off. Now, I need your guys' advice because I'm in the playoffs, and it's not the league that we are in. But in one of my fantasy leagues, I'm really debating who the heck I start at quarterback. And I have a lot of options. And it's based off of matchups. So I need you two to lock in and help me because I'm struggling. Chad, help me. These two don't want to help me.
Wait, did you tell us
No, I'm just kidding. So there's a lot of quarterbacks available to pick up. J.J. McCarthy is actually productive against the Giants. Tyler Shook against the Jets. Trevor Lawrence against the Broncos. Bryce Young. Aaron Rodgers against Detroit. Detroit's defense has been getting killed. And then Sam Darnold tomorrow against the Rams.
This is a no-brainer, man. This is a no-brainer.
Sam Darnold against the Rams.
Tyler Shook against the Jets.
Like putting my
fantasy football playoffs here, though.
Chuck's coming off of 3 good fantasy football games.
I know, but like, you know who I'm low-key leaning towards? Aaron Rodgers in Detroit in a dome in a shootout. Like, I feel like that's game going to be a shootout, man.
Pittsburgh ain't trying to shoot out with nobody.
And JJ has low-key been putting up numbers in fantasy going on against the Giants. Trevor Lawrence, if it wasn't in Denver, I'd probably lean him. Bryce Young. I mean, right now I have Sam. He's been my starting quarterback all year, so I'd have to pick up someone up. Stressed out, chat. And I'm going up against Jack, if anyone knows him in the playoffs, so I got to win this one. But So, TD, your vote's Tyler Shook against the Jets?
No, I mean, you got a lot of options there.
Even Bryce Young against Tampa.
No, stay away from that. See, all of these are their games. You know, I ain't going to lie, Richie. That Aaron Rodgers one ain't bad. It ain't bad.
Like, yeah, in Detroit, like, I feel like in a dome, I don't know. I have a feeling it's going to be Jared Goff versus Aaron Rodgers, like, offensive game. The Detroit Lions defense has been kind of trash. Am I wrong?
Yeah, I was about to say, Richie.
Who are you leaning towards, Dan?
I'd probably go Sam Darnold. And so I think that's going to bring out.
You think he's going to put it on? Because remember last time he versus the Rams, he had 4 picks.
It's home field advantage. Yeah, I think he'll be okay.
That's who I have in right now. Oh, I'm scared, man.
I think he'll be okay. By the way, I am looking at our current fantasy football lineups right now, which is beautiful. And Richie is in a conference championship, and I am in a conference championship.
Dan, I hope to meet you in the
finals, baby. In the finals, man. What can you say? But guys, RotoWire also has this player prop research tool, which is the number one thing you should be taking advantage of. It literally gift wraps the locks for overs and unders on Sleeper each and every single week. Shout out to RotoWire for being a proud partner of this show today. Link is in description. And happy betting, baby.
For sure, man. Let's do it. All right, let's bang out some of these Patriot callers. DF Forever's in the house. What up, Dwayne?
Hey, toast to our hopes. What's up, guys? How y'all doing today?
What up, man?
Fantastic.
I'm going to ask Richie, and for starters, I'm going to do a little bit of chat moderation. I got a ton of complaints from Monday's show, from personal complaints, trolls, so on. So I did a little cleanup today, just so you guys know. Number 2, I have a question for both of you.
Who?
Going into the next year, what are your hopes and dreams for each of you for your quarterback position? I will hang it up and hear what you got to say. DF Forever out.
Thank you, Dwayne.
Brother. Well, he said hopes and dreams, therefore I can dream big. So I'm shooting for the stars, baby. Joey B, Broadway Joe 2.0.
Joey B.
I mean, he said dream. I'm dreaming. Broadway Joe or Fernando Mendoza. How about you, TD?
Yeah, I'm hoping the Dolphins can make a move up and get Mendoza. I also like Oregon's quarterback. I still got to do more work on him. But yeah, just a new quarterback that's a higher draft pick, that's a higher profile within the first or second round that you're really giving a fair opportunity to if Quinn Ewers doesn't do anything. So just a new, fresh hope. You know, you never know what you're going to get in these drafts. A guy who looked average in college can be one of the greats all time in the NFL, you know? So who knows?
Mm-hmm. Mine is not necessarily a hope and a dream, but it's a vision. It's a vision, man. Like, I'm walking into that brand new stadium. I'm sitting in my beautiful seats, and I'm looking above the scoreboard, and I see Buffalo Bills, Super Bowl LX champions, the banner. right in front of my eyeballs, baby. That's what it is. It's my
Hey,
vision.
man, I can't.
And QB with a ring, and QB with a ring with 2 rings,
goal.
baby.
The goal.
Yeah, that's a vision, baby. That's not a dream. It's a vision.
I like that one.
Yeah. Hell
I
yeah.
like that one. Well, we'll see. We got Lino up next. What up, Lino?
What's going on, fellas? I see y'all must be doing good. Well, TD must be doing good because he high off whatever crack he been smoking, boy.
Oof.
TD, the Cleveland Browns gonna beat the Bills, huh? And you don't hate. Like, one thing I don't understand is you say you don't troll, but you troll. I don't understand. Like,
It's
pick
possible.
one side. It's possible.
Yeah, anything's possible.
No, anything's not possible. Like you said, it's possible for the Miami Dolphins to go to the playoffs. That's not possible.
You said it wasn't possible for the Miami Dolphins to beat the Buffalo Bills this year, but that happened, Lino.
I never said that. I never said that.
And it's the last time we played, so technically we are better than y'all. Let's just be honest.
It's a
TD,
week by
that's
week
not
league,
how it.
TD.
That's not how it works. We all know that, TD. And first of all, you're not getting Mendoza. You're not going to the playoffs. You're not going to be good for the next 10 years. Like, all of that is going to be possible.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, come on.
Win a Super Bowl.
Easy math.
Win a Super Bowl.
Watch your team. When have you seen your team personally win a Super Bowl, TD? See, that's one thing that kills me. That's the thing that kills me. That's the thing that kills me. If you're not the Patriots, stop talking about Super Bowls. You're not them. You've never seen one. You haven't even seen a team win a playoff.
Maybe we both shouldn't talk about it.
You know what? I agree. I agree to disagree.
Well, technically, at least I can reach in the past and mention one.
You can't even do that right. Because you're going to pick up the wrong film.
I may not can do it right, but you can't do it at all.
Oh, can I say one more thing, though? I wanted to say earlier, like, Richie is right, man. You are the laziest when it comes to analyst takes because you said Josh Allen didn't do anything when he played against the Jets at the beginning of the season. You clearly did not watch that game. Josh Allen did his thing.
Lino, I come with the laziest takes, but last week you actually came in on the Patreon and told me that I had the dumbest take to even think that the Patriots would even run the ball over 60 yards.
I never know I didn't. No, I didn't. See, that's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie.
About TD,
that's a lie.
The Patriots running the ball. They don't even run the ball well. Those are your words, sir.
Well,
thanks for calling, Lino.
Park's up next.
25 seconds. That's all I need, fellas. See, we got to slap these little brothers in their little faces real every now and then. Dan Mitchell, did you really sit here and say that Drake May hasn't been better than Josh Allen this season?
Yes, he did.
Dan Mitchell, how many games? No. We didn't heard you talk. I only got 25 seconds. Let me get it out. Dan Mitchell, how many games have you walked on here and blamed your offense with Josh Allen for y'all losing or y'all not playing good?
Several times.
Then you walked on here and said that Drake May has been more consistent than Josh Allen. If Drake May has been more consistent than Josh Allen, hasn't he been better? Don't let these little games that Josh Allen has to go Superman. Prime example. He went Superman against the Bucks. What did he do the next week against the Texans? He didn't go Superman. You got your ass whooped. He went Superman against the Chiefs. He didn't go Superman the next week against the Dolphins. You got your ass whooped. Now, let's talk about it. You said Drake May is 0-15 or something like that. Comeback wins, right?
Yeah.
How many comeback wins do Josh Allen have in the playoffs? What's Josh Allen record? Hold on.
How many wins does Drake have in the playoffs?
Hold up. I'm going to say this and I'm finna go. I always used to wonder, Dan Mitchell, why do you want the number 1 seed so bad? Then I started to realize, what's Josh Allen's record in the playoffs on the road, Dan Mitchell?
He's had 3 games.
No, he's had 4. He's 0-4, Dan Mitchell. So don't walk on here and talk about this regular season demon. He's a regular season demon. And I'm out of here, fellas.
3 of them were against the Kansas City Chiefs. No, in fact, all of them were against the Kansas City Chiefs.
Not all 4.
Yeah, away games, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, all were away.
Y'all got eliminated
in Kansas City
times by the Chiefs?
Away, yeah. And once at home.
Fans hate him, bro.
Yeah, we hate him, dude. Just Patrick Mahomes. Like, that's a Patrick Mahomes stat.
So y'all didn't play Joe Burrow that year they went.
Huh?
Y'all didn't play the Bengals that year.
The Bengals beat him that year.
That was in Buffalo?
Yeah.
Yeah. Snowy game.
It was in Buffalo, yeah. Mhm. Yeah, like we've only ever been sent home by Patrick Mahomes in one season. Joe Burrow.
Ever 0-4 on the road in the playoffs.
So I'm pretty sure
that's why they're confident, man.
Yeah,
there's nobody in the playoffs right now that Bills fans don't feel like they can beat in the playoffs because there's no more bad Chiefs. We'll see.
The boogeyman is gone, right? The boogeyman is gone, really, at the end of the day. And yes,
we do a roundtable cast for the wild card weekend of the Bills game. Remember we did that last year? We got to do that together again, no?
Yeah, when is it? As long as I'm home.
It's either Saturday or Sunday, a wild card weekend.
We'll see.
All right. We don't have to if you don't want to.
No, we'll see. I just got to see what I'm doing at the time.
All right. Well, we're going to wrap it up, folks. Hit that thumbs up button. We appreciate everybody tuning in. As always, shout out to Colby again. Everybody, congratulations to him. Shout out to the chat real quick. We got King Jamie. Much love, boys. Hope all is well. Good luck, Pats and Bills. Much love, Jets and Finns. We all get better, so keep the faith. Let's go. Everyone go check out King Jamie's channel. Appreciate the love. Drake beat Miami week 2. He was down in the 4th, 27-23.
Not factual.
Superman appeared week 1 against the Ravens, by the way. Touch TD 40-25 comeback, says X Output. That's called the Superman game. TD is extremely knowledgeable, but his blind hatred for the Bills hinders him at times. I almost felt bad for calling him Timu Mark Henry. Go Bills. This is very well said. This is exactly TD in a nutshell. You are like sometimes your hatred for the Bills blinds you. Sorry, TD, you're wrong about this per usual. Tua is trash, and you thought Tua was better than Josh Allen. Josh Allen's the best quarterback in the division and best in the NFL. Mischief says, I love TD, but he's easily the most annoying guy on here. LOL, just terrible take. TD, they coming at your throat. Sheesh.
Oh, sorry. No. I got to call out blasphemy. The person was correct. The Dolphins were up 27-23 in the 4th quarter against the New England Patriots, and the Patriots went
That's
on
the Dolphins. That don't count.
For the game-winning touchdown and field goal. So I don't know where Dan be getting his.
So you said touchdown or field goal?
Touchdown. That was the go-ahead touchdown to make it 30-27. I don't know where Dan be getting his stats from. You know what? I'm gonna have to go do a deep dive and make sure Dan.
No, it's not.
13 is correct.
No, it's not true though. Yeah, it's not
What's
true.
not true?
It's not true.
I'm looking at it, Dan. 27-23. Miami up. 7 minutes left in the 4th quarter. Malik Washington, 74-yard punt return to take the lead. And Drake May takes him downfield. And wait, hold on.
Oh, why you slowing down, brother? Why you slowing down?
You might be right. You might be right. Yeah, I can't give you that. Dan might be on to something. Antonio Gibson returned the kick right after that.
Yep.
And then the Patriots got the ball back again and sealed it with the drive down the field for the game-winning field goal. Still a comeback.
And Antonio
Gibson. Yeah, so
comeback.
Antonio Gibson was the man who
still a comeback. Do we need to dissect Josh Allen's James Cook comebacks?
Joey says, in all seriousness, we are lucky as a division to have the ability to have these conversations. So all love and respect our voice from all sides. See, Joey sends in his critical takes on TD, but then he always shows love at the end. You love to see it. Joshua, $10. What up, fellas? When Drake May scores 4 tutties 6 straight years, let me know. Or 40, excuse me. Drake May will never score 6 in a game like Josh Allen. Josh doesn't even have a number 1, but still second in touchdowns this year. They're riding for their guys, man. Chris.
Except for we do have the number 1 offensive line and the number 1 tight end room.
All right, let's roll. Drake May has never had a game this year where he went 9 of 30 and 101 yards and 1 touchdown, 1 pick. Allen's great at comebacks. May is way more consistent. Love you, boys. Hashtag AFC East family.
Mm-hmm. And so a Honda Civic is far more reliable to get you to work, but a Ferrari is so much more enjoyable.
Well, we appreciate
right? It hit right there. You're like, damn, this analogies are hitting.
Your analogies always hit hard, man. I got to give you that.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that.
It's like Colin Cowherd. You know, Colin Cowherd always has these crazy analogies. You have your own version of that. I love it. AFC's Patreon link broken. Seemed like that was fixed. Did you fix that?
What?
Or
No. It's the same link. There's just some confusion.
Let's get this straight. Josh Allen never lost in the playoffs, but the Bills team has. LOL. Well, Josh Allen's part of the Bills. You can't blame him for the loss. But
I'd
Allen
put
lost.
one. All right. So I'd probably put the first AFC Championship game. I wish I would have seen more from Josh, and that was in like KC, and then he didn't play great at all, and versus the Cincinnati Bengals that one year. But I mean, really, like every other loss, like he was going out there on demon mode.
Demon mode.
Yeah, he was on demon mode.
Demon mode. Gotta love the demons. Well, guys, we're going to wrap up the show now. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you did not hit that like button, please consider doing that. It does a great thing for the channel. Hit that sub button. Salute to the sponsors of the channel, as always. And you can catch us tomorrow live on 4th and Forever on the Roundtable Sports channel. Link in the top of the chat. We'll see you then. Dan, any final words to the people?
Look, guys, I enjoy our conversations on Wednesday. I really, really do. Just know, guys, we're here for entertainment purposes. While we believe all of our takes wholeheartedly, yes, I believe TD believes his takes. Whether or not that is
Well, he's
not correct, I don't know, but we sincerely appreciate all of you. A shout out to the everydayers too, man. How about people that never miss an episode of the AFC East Roundtable?
You know what we got to do, Dan? We got to think of a name for them. Like the Roundtable family, like something that's catchy, that sticks, like the Roundtablers. You're like, like something like that.
The
like
Roundtablers?
Yeah, like something that the people you just said.
The Roundtablers?
King Lowski, Parks, DF, not even just the Patreon members, but like the guys that are active in the chat with us every single time. Like someone think of a creative name in the chat and maybe we'll find one that sticks. But we'll think of one. We'll brainstorm. You have anyone that comes to your mind off the top of the dome or no?
Man, an audience name.
That's loyal to us.
Ooh. How about the Easters?
The Easters. Well, it's collectively with the network, 4th and Forever, Roundtable Sports. Even though I like it. The Tablers? The Tablers.
And the Tablers?
I don't know. I think we could sleep on it. Think about it. Chad, I invite you to think about it as well. I'm sure we have a lot of people that would like to chime in, but people in the chat are like
the Roundtable.
The Roundtable.
Late table crew.
Late table.
And that'd be funny.
We can make merch of it too and make it cool.
Guys, and so a quick reminder as well, please do us a favor and go subscribe to the Roundtable Sports YouTube channel if you haven't already, and be on the lookout for 4th and Forever tomorrow. It's our daily NFL news show. We are going to be unpacking all of the previews outside of the AFC East, maybe touch a little bit on some AFC topics, who knows. But go do that for us, man. Lock in.
For sure. Maybe we'll think of a name tomorrow on 4th and Forever. We'll officially announce it and make it stone. So go check us out there tomorrow. We're wrapping up now. Hope you guys have a great night.
Peace.
Richie, we're not doing this again. # Bob Mitchell.
It's coming. It's coming.
We're not doing what?
And so I won't have the stash for the buzz cut either. I'm not sure if I could rock the stash for the buzz cut.
Come on, man. You can rock it. You never know.
Thanks.
Later, everyone.
We out.